Kush&Konvo, man. Y'all already know, man.
Yeah.
My God. You know what I'm saying? I only, it's so many ways that, you know what I mean, I could, explain this man to y'all, but I just had to get him on. I had to get him on my podcast. You know what I mean? So he could get y'all the one-on-one about the CDL game, like what it takes. Cause some of y'all ain't really cut out for it, you know what I mean? But some of y'all is. But he gonna tell you what you got to do to get to that. So first of all, introduce yourself, like.
I mean, Wesley West, they
Yeah.
call me Zay, you know what I mean? From where you from, you know what I mean? You from the area, you know what I mean?
So hold on, cause I know you don't even know where to begin at.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you start off, like, because I know you for a lot of years, man. I know you for a very long time. So it's like I seen you come from where I come from with almost the same obstacles, like, you know what I mean, having to fight against the big, like, to get to where you at. Like, what type of mindset that you had to put yourself in to actually do that? Because it's a lot of stuff to take you distracted. You know what I'm saying, off of your goals. But like, what was that process like for you? Like, you know what I mean, to be in a certain mindset. You know what I mean, basically conquer your dreams. Like,
The first thing I did was, you know what I mean, I visioned it, you know what I mean, just getting out the hood was my goal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I looked at, like, where I would be, like, as in, how can I make money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a couple of friends of mine that was, family members that was into trucking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, the first aspect, it was just getting out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the mix of me being in the streets, I was already, like, my last year in the streets, I was already working on my CDLs, but I never told nobody what I was doing.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. So do you feel like that? You feel like that was a big part of success, like basically doing something and not really telling people what you got going on? You feel like that helped you be more focused on that, like just kind of letting people know what you had going on, but just doing it.
More so for me, I wasn't telling, I wasn't letting nobody know I was leaving the streets, because you know the outcome on that. You never know. You know what I mean? So that was the first step. You know what I'm saying? So just wanting something different, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of my brothers, friends, died and got murdered and in jail. So I seen me, if I would have stayed in the hood, something bad would have happened. You know what I'm saying? That's how how I was feeling. You feel me?
So that's basically what kept you focusing on doing better, just knowing that you could possibly die in the hood, like. So that put you on your bike.
Somewhat, you know what I mean? Somewhat. The last incident that happened with my brother Keyshawn getting killed, that was like, I'm ready to get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, I tell people all the time, man, the streets, man, that shit is, and it's way different from, when we was out there. It's way different. It's more killing than money making, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think now too, with a lot of people that's coming up when it comes to making money, like everybody wants to make the money, but I feel like people don't be wanting to put in the work.
Exactly.
So a lot of people think becoming a CDL driver is easy, like, you know what I mean? Like, tell these niggas what they gotta do, like.
Nah, man. It ain't what you see on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? As in, you might see a joker buying these trucks or whatever they're doing, but that trucking game is something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I say something different, is that you gotta have a mindset.
Yeah.
I got in it. I had the mindset that I wasn't going back. You know what I'm saying, to the street. So I slept in my truck for 3-4 years. No apartment, no apartment, no girl, no car, no nothing. Just with a mindset.
Yeah, your mindset on just doing that.
You know what I mean?
And it's crazy because I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to lock into that type of mentality. So do you feel like it's one of those situations where you gotta really want it? So that you feel like, yo, I really want this, so I'm willing to sacrifice everything, even if I gotta sleep in my truck. That's what you did.
See, one thing I love about trucking, it goes off your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So
when you say go off your work ethic, like, what you mean?
Like how I said, I slept in my truck 3-4 years straight.
Okay.
As in just getting up and going. Nothing. No.
So you basically put in the work though.
I put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like though? Like, I mean, having to sleep in your truck, like, what was that experience really like? Like every day, like when you had to go to sleep, you like, did you always think about like, I know what I'm gonna get from this? So
it wasn't really like work to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, I grabbed a load and I go to the gym.
Yeah.
I made it seem like not work. You know what I mean? Go to the gym, grab me something to eat, then shoot by.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't really work to me.
So did you drive like with teams or you drove by yourself?
I drove teams with the company first.
Okay, so that's how you started.
Yeah, I went to I drove for U.S. Express.
Okay.
And I think I was out there for like 5 months, just learning how to drive a truck. But I thought I was gonna do 6 months, but I couldn't really take it no more. I just said, let me go ahead.
So after them, so you did teams with them, and then who'd you go to next?
West to West.
Oh, you went straight to your own shit.
Yeah.
So look, this man has only worked for one company and then started his own. Bro, do you know how hard that is? You know how many times like I watch a lot of truck drivers switch from company to company to company, and maybe eventually, and I say maybe eventually because a lot of them don't become as successful with buying their own trucks because that's like the thing nowadays. Everybody's like, yo, get the CDL, eventually have your own truck. That's why I say it sounds so easy, but like, what's really the hard parts about it?
Man, everything about trucking is hard in its own way.
So it ain't
especially
easy.
When you know what I mean. See, we look at social media and other people's platforms, and we think everything. Oh, he bought another truck. He got that. He that. So we just looking on, but we ain't seeing when that truck break down. It costs $49,000. That you just made. Or they don't see that. People don't show you the bad in it. You know what I mean? You just see like, oh. You just see the glow. That's what everything.
That's what makes niggas want because everybody's getting a CDL now. Like, I mean, so
the game changed big time. It was only 3,000 and something carriers, and 3,000 and something carriers as trucking companies. Now they went up to 11,000. So now there's more drivers or companies than freight. So the freight is a freight shortage. Just with everything going on in the world. So trucking done changed crazy within the last year.
Okay, so it really is not. It's a lot of things that's happening to the trucking company that's making it not so easy for people to get into it or even probably want to have longevity into it.
Yeah, the trucking game changed big time, man.
So do you feel like it changed for the better, or do you feel like it might not be as entertaining as people think it is?
Trucking ain't what people think it is.
Okay,
until you get out here.
Because niggas like I make 3,000 in 1 week, like.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. Everybody and their mother want to do dispatching, get a trucking company, and I'm not saying a lot of them failed, and you don't see that. A lot of them tapped in with me like, bro, what you think? What should I do? My engine just went down 22,000. You know what I mean? They don't have the credit. They don't have the resources behind them. They just think trucking. Once you get your truck, it's over. I'm rich.
Nah, that's true. That's
you know what I'm saying?
True. So you feel like credit plays a huge part in having a trucking company?
Man, I won't be where I'm at today if I ain't had credit. Okay. And that's one of the key pieces that I have. Before I even got into trucking, I already had A1 credit. I already had AMX cards. I had all that. So soon I started my company, all I had to do was call American Express. I need a business card. You know what I'm saying? So, of course I had to grow that relationship of being able to swipe my card for 100,000 or 50,000, but they had to, you know what I mean? So it took time, but I might make something for 35,000 and they deny it. Like, oh, Wes, we got to do 22, just pay 10,000 more, you know what I mean? But I grew it now. I swipe my card for 100, you can go 50, 75. Like,
hey, yo, a lot of people don't understand, like, credit is so key. Like, you know what I mean, to doing a lot of things out here. And I mean, not even just trucking, but I can understand it being key with trucking because, we all from the ghetto. Like, I mean, a lot of niggas don't have 150,000. A lot of niggas don't have 100 grand. Niggas don't have 50 grand. So it's like, being able to like work on your credit and get that in place first to start. I think that's probably the most amazing thing to do. Like you got to do that first. So is that something that you would say that's the first thing that a person should need to do?
Of course, you gotta have something behind you, because you get into trucking and you might think you got $20,000 or $50,000.
Yeah,
that ain't no money in trucking.
It's not.
I had my engine just went. I had to pay $49,000.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you might just think, oh, let me go buy a truck for $30,000 or $50,000, and you only got $15,000 left in the kitty.
Yeah,
and no credit. I believe you're in trouble.
Yeah, not a fact. You're in major trouble.
You're in trouble.
You're in major trouble.
You know what I mean?
How many trucks you got?
I got 6, but I got 5 on the road, and I keep one like for backup. And also my truck that I drive, if 2 of my trucks down, I always give my truck up.
Okay, so hold on. Now with the company you started out originally being the only driver for your company.
Yeah.
How many drivers you got? You got 6 drivers.
No, I have 4 drivers.
You got 4 drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you changing people's lives. Like you putting people in position, you know what I mean, to make money, like how you started.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to them, man.
Absolutely.
Yo, like, and that's what I say about a lot of dudes, bro. Like, one thing I know about you, like, you always been super humble, bro. Like, I've never met anybody as humble as you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you always been like that. Like, you never really been the type. Like, you always been like, yo, get fly, but you always carried it humbly. Like,
yeah,
just like,
cause I'm a little bit, even with this, like, I'm kind of a little bit somewhat anti-social. Only like, to talk to my brothers. And sometimes I feel like that cripples me when I'm at these places with Kevin Hart and all those type of people. Yeah. And I don't. I don't talk to them, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that will go into say, like, because I think you found your calling, like, you know what I mean? Your calling was West Trucks, like, you know what I mean? You got to remember, like, even when it comes, like me, my thing, I can speak. That's just something a gift that I was given, so I utilize it. But I can't do what you do. I can't start no trucking company. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like the gift and the curse, you know what I mean? But you wear it very well. And I will say that I'm kind of like that too. Because I'm really like I talk and like I can talk to people, but at the same time, I'm really humble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just be like, I ain't trying to like show out on niggas, but this is what you know what I mean? I got going on.
Yeah.
And we don't, like, even I got an event coming up. So I was talking to my homeboy about it. He was like, yo, you're not going on the flyer? I'm like, nah, why would we get a flyer? I'm good. Right. Let everybody know that this yours. I'm like, they know the name Q-Combs. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care to have like certain type of credit. Like, you know, it don't mean nothing to me. Like, I'm on the path like you. But something to me is taking care of my family and making sure they kids got money. You know what I mean? So I'm all about generational wealth. So like, do you feel like trucking could be, your company or anybody who has a truck company? Is it generational wealth set up for your kids to have it?
It's all about, for me, right now, trucking is the outlet to open up everything else. Just like, I'm in this $500,000 home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, it's to open up other doors, real estate, this, that, and the third. Okay, so trucking is right now, my heart ain't really in it like that. If you want me to be honest with you. So even like right now, I haven't drove none this month. You know what I mean? Because I'm really working on me to figure out what's the next big step. Because what crippled me is that, I'm a fleet owner, but I'm also a worker.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's good and it's bad. A lot of jokers like, man, that's good because what's going on today, I'm like the cleanup man in my company.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but I don't need no I shouldn't have to be the cleanup man in my company. Yeah, it should run by itself.
It should run by itself. So I mean, right now, how long you been in the business though? Like, you know what I mean, for trucking? Been that long,
December make 4 years.
Okay. To me, I don't think that's a long time being in the company. I feel like you're still kind of fairly new, like, you know what I
mean? Right. I'm still learning every day.
Okay, so so you don't feel like it's a lot of money with this in the 4 years that you made? You like, yo, it's not enough. I need something more stable.
Oh no, it's not the money.
Okay, it's not the money.
It's not the money. It's what trucking do to you.
That's 100%.
It's what, and for me right now, I'm not chasing money. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want money to work for me. And trucking, you got to work for the money. My mindset right now. Yeah. This the way I got in the game. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I was always a worker. So even when I had from one truck to down, I still worked like I had one truck. I never got, you see what I'm saying? So I gotta really get out that worker mentality and really get on that, you know.
So what do you got passion for? What's your passion? Like what you love to do? Like what is it something that you want to do? Because I know you do a lot of things, brother.
That's a real good question. You know, my lady was just asking me that, you know, like what type of hobbies you know, besides traveling and, you know, my passion right now is really, to be honest, is learning me right now.
It's learning you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I just was at a spot called Getaway, and it's like, you know, it's campfire and whatnot. I was there by myself. They got a little room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you got the stove in it, and right now I'm on the path of learning who I am, what I really want in my life, what I don't need in my life. So I'm outgrowing a lot of things, even the old me.
Yeah, hey yo, bro, look. All right, so I was in that process. Mm-hmm. I am still in that process, but not as much anymore because I've learned so much about myself. But I did go into a time. What you about? 35?
38.
You 38? Ain't 38? Mm-hmm. Damn, I didn't know you was 38. I thought you was a lot younger than me.
Yeah, 38.
So when you be 39?
January.
Oh, you actually older than me.
Huh?
You didn't even know you was older.
Nah.
I didn't know you was older. I thought you was younger than me. But like, you know, I'll say this, like coming into like, cause I was where you was at, but now I'm kind of more leaving the area. But I'm still learning new stuff about me every day. But it's like I think the more you know about yourself, the better your future or your success, anything. Because when you really know what you like, and you can actually look at something like I don't like that, your life will go a lot more smooth. Like, you know what I mean? Especially with trucking. Like I say, well, I'll say even with my cones, right? So I chose to do Q cones because I have a passion for smoking. I love smoking. I love relaxing. Right. So this is something I enjoy. This is what makes me happy. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not stopping. Like, you know, I'm going all the way to wherever I could go with my free road. Like, you know what I mean? So with trucking, you saying it was more of a hustle for you to get to your actual passion, your dream. Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro. You know what? You a hustler. I don't think you will ever find it because yo, even not even like you know what I mean to put certain things out there, but you know when you was dibbling dabbling, you know what I'm saying? It's like that was a hustle, but you did great at each one, and you go, I did this. I ain't doing no more. I'm gonna do this. Remember when you had the black joint, killing everybody. You did that. You mastered that. Then you went to you mastered everything, but everything is more like a hustle for you. So I feel like with the trucking, it's like the same way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, yo, this is a hustle for me. I'm gonna utilize it to get this. Mm-hmm. But now you're finding yourself and you trying to figure out now like what is it that I really like, because you do want to you really want to just be able to sit back and chill like.
But I don't have that mentality that I won't sit back and chill. You know what I mean?
Dangerous. That's dangerous.
Because I gotta stay active. Like that's why I've been working out for like eight years straight.
Yeah.
And never took a week off. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now that's my passion. That's my where I meditate and really get away from the world. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the gym did so much to me mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this before I got in that truck, bro, I don't feel like I knew who I was.
In the streets, like that, yeah.
I didn't know who I was, bro. You know what I mean?
We never do, bro. We never do until after later. A lot of us are starting to learn, like, damn, this ain't me. Like, I look at a lot of situations, I'll be like, yo, what was I doing? Mm-hmm. Like, yo, when I tell you one thing I never really like doing is, because, you know, a lot of people brag about, you know, being able to sell dope and shit like that. Like I hate having to talk about that part of my life because it's just like, I knew that was wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? How I look at life now and I understand, like, I feel like I was killing people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my own people on top of that. Like, and it's just like, I didn't want to do that. That wasn't me. But I had to come to a place to really figure that wasn't me. I was doing it, though, but without not thinking about, you know, who I really was. Mm-hmm. So now that I know who I am when it comes to stuff like that, I'm good. I ain't messing with that. Like, you know right. I'm not willing to, I'm like this with money. I understand money. Like I understand how much money is a lot of money and how much money is not a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And I think because I understand that, I won't do nothing that I don't want to do for money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you see a lot of dudes, they go on the internet and they do crazy shit. Like you might see a nigga kicking old ladies and the video's going viral, but he's becoming a celebrity now off of that. I'm not willing to do that for the money because like I got integrity and I got morals. Like so I'm not trying to do certain things. What I'm doing, like what I do with my Kush&Konvo, this is what I enjoy doing. This is my passion, like just talking to people, getting information, and just getting other people's frame of mind on how they think on other situations. Like, you know what I mean? Because reality is we live in a world where there's no such thing as right or wrong. It's really about preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you could be like, yo, I never want kids. Somebody might be like, yo, you stupid for not wanting kids. How you stupid? That's your preference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is kids a blessing? Yeah, they're a blessing. But at the same time, if a person doesn't want them, that's their own preference. So we live in that world now. Even when it comes to business, it's like trying to tell people like, yo, bro, you need to get your CDL and get on the road and do this. That shit ain't for everybody. Mentally, everybody can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why it's important to know who you are. Because once you know who you are, you learn yourself, then you can really conquer what you really want to do. You know what I mean? So I feel like you definitely taking the right path on that. Yeah. I'm still going through the process. Like I said, I'm kind of figuring out because I kind of understand. Like I think I have a fully understanding of who I am and what I want to do. And one thing I will say is like really seeing your dream, like visualizing, like that's gonna make it go. I mean, you gotta have a visual of it. You gotta really believe in it. You gotta put in the work. Like
you gotta put the work in.
You gotta put the work in. So now let me ask you, how far do you want to take, West trucking?
I feel like I'm not gonna never really leave trucking alone, even if later on if I was to decide to downsize or I'm still gonna have a few pieces out there. But I'm really searching that that why, like why I want to go to the next level. What success look like for me? So I'm searching. I'm digging deep, and like why I'm with these people. Like I'm learning me every day, bro. So like I got journals. I'm writing. I'm reading. I never did this stuff before. I never liked to read.
Hey bro.
I read, write.
It's life changing.
My lady, like she man, like
it's definitely life changing.
Life changing, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm the same way, bro. I never really focused on reading and nothing. Like me and my lady decided to get some books and was like, yeah, look, we're gonna get a book. We both want to read it. Never done no shit like that before.
Right.
But I feel like that is educating yourself. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you opening up to words, other situations that's going on out here. But I will say this though, where you definitely, I feel like you should keep Westy West on wheels, like until the wheels fall off, or you turn, you want to do something else. But I just think it's dope that you provide an opportunity for other dudes to get to the bag. You know what I mean? And they always say this, like, a lot of niggas claim the name boss. You know what I'm saying? You're not a boss to me until you help another nigga get money. You know what I mean? You ain't put another nigga in a situation to get money, you can't call yourself a boss.
Yeah. And I still don't call. I still don't.
Because you humble.
I'm still not a boss yet. You know what I mean?
Talk about family. You got kids.
Yeah.
What you got? 1, 2?
Yeah, I got one.
You got one?
She about to be 16.
Oh, you thought about to be 16?
Yeah, I only got one.
Man, what's that like? I got a 16-year-old, bro. So
it's
like,
a journey,
really
man.
Like,
it's a journey, man.
How you handling this journey though,
She
bro?
a whole me growing up, it's beautiful, but I really, I wanted to be like, cause I come from like, I was in a relationship for 11 years.
Yeah.
Then, 5 years. But the moral of the story is that I always wanted to have a child by someone that I was with. But I had my daughter outside of my lady. That's what killed mine.
Yeah, that's what killed your dream. At least.
You know what I mean? So, just like, it's just like, I want my child in the house with me. I'm a father, but I ain't feel like I want to take her to school.
Yeah.
Like, so I ain't really like tapped into like, I did like 2 years ago was kind of like feeling for another kid, like later on, like now. Yeah. But now I'm just like, I'm alright, man.
I would say this. I mean, from my experience, like I got 5 kids. I mean, so, and it's real hard. Like that shit. If I could go back, I'm gonna say that I would have waited. I would have had my first 3, then paused so I could get on my bike because now I'm juggling. You know what I mean? So I always tell people like, you know what I mean, when it comes to kids and like, running the business, that's the most hardest thing to do, bro. Like I tell you, especially when you got like, 5 of them. So it's like with me, I gotta go in my office and do work with this for only probably about an hour, maybe two. Then I gotta come back out and I gotta deal with the kids. Like, yeah. Having kids, and certainly, I would tell you this: if you not feeling, if you feel like you're not where you at, where you want to be, I would say don't have kids right now.
And I'm far from where I want to be at.
Yeah. You might want to.
That's why I said, like, right now, kids gonna be in my best interest right now.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to get around like you want to get around, bro. Because let's just say you got your lady here with the new baby. They're gonna need that time. Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to even like you're not gonna want to be on the road, like doing anything. You're gonna be like, I wanna be home and enjoy that time with my son or my daughter. Like, you're gonna want that.
And to be honest, bro, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I even had kids, probably. Because I'd probably still be in the hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with me just, just kind of like leaving the situation I was in, got out of that relationship and said, you know what, man, I want something different. And, I went to school and got right out the hood. And the good thing is I got one of the best baby mothers in the world.
Man, you can't get no better. If you got a good baby mother, somebody that'll basically help you, you know what I mean, understand what you're trying to do. Yeah. That's super helpful. A lot of niggas can't say they got that either, bro. Like, that's just fact. A lot of niggas can't say they got that. So what's your support system like though? You know what I mean? Or even coming up, what was your support system like? Did you only have yourself to depend on, or do you feel like you had a lot of people willing to like support you and help you get to the level that you at?
Well, support me to like my journey now.
Well, I'm saying like to even get your trucking company started, to even like did you have a lot of people supporting you? Like did you have like let's just say for instance, let's just say you had to get your daughter one night, but you also had to make the bag that night. Did you have somebody like, hey, listen, I'm gonna watch her while you go ahead?
My daughter older, so it's just like I just had to, either drive up there to basketball games and stuff like that, but never no pressure, nothing. That's why I said I got the best big mother.
Okay, so your baby mother, she a part of she was a good support system.
Oh yeah. Now to this day, and yeah. And
that's dope. Like she basically helps you, like you know what I mean, get to where you want to be. Nah, that is dope. So
I didn't allow nothing to slow this boat down. That's why I went from not even conversation. I went on a 6-month journey. No phone call, no woman, no dating, no net, bro. I've been testing me the whole time I've been in trucking.
Yeah.
Just like, my mental, just like how long I'll do this, that, not,
Yeah. Nah, hey, bro, look, I'm telling you, I'm one of the ones that recognize, like, so I know hard. I'm like, yo, this nigga working. Remember when I talked to you before? You was on the road when I had talked to you. You was like, yo, I'm about to thug this whole year out on the road. Like, I ain't about to do shit. I'm like, all right. A year later, you popped out. Now you able to chill, relax a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tiny bit, man. But, I still feel like I'm struggling to go to the next level. A joker might look at what's going on, and it might look success to them. But, success first starts with you. Yeah, and I don't even feel like I'm successful yet.
You don't feel like you're successful yet.
You know what I mean?
Well, this is some type of success right
but
here.
But success is what you think success is.
It is. And look, that goes back to saying there's no such thing as right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all about preference. Like to me, I feel like this is good. Like you know what I mean? This is a good place to be. You feel like nah, this ain't enough.
Well, we look at success as material things. We see cars and houses and all liabilities and I'm talking about. I'm speaking on successes. Like I need a machine to pay for all this stuff. I'm not okay with going to jump in the truck to go pay these bills. That ain't success.
That ain't success. So you feel like you're still working.
I'm still working.
Yeah.
So that ain't success. I can't come in this house, and just, I have been off for, almost 30 days, but I choose that journey just to be like, what's next?
Yeah,
this is more than trucking. It's what's next.
So what's some other idea that you got like that you cause I mean, bro, you already got your hand like you already like got your hand in one thing that you could damn near do whatever else that you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, what is it that you really want to do?
But
And you saying that once you even choose what you decide, you're not gonna stop because it's like you can't just sit. So when do you will get a chance to enjoy life?
That's a good question.
Like, I understand a workaholic, but me, this how I view things, bro. And this is being real. I don't ever want to work. I don't like working. I don't like getting up, clocking in to nobody. It's not about working for somebody. I just don't like working. I don't like working so much that I'm willing to put everything into this. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I never have to work again. So that's my goal. Like I don't like you. I see what you got going on. Like I would want it to the point where if I can't sit up on that couch over there with my feet up, and this trucking business can't do it on its own, then I ain't where I need to be yet.
You know what I mean? So this is what I'm getting at, and to piggyback off of what you said is that my thing is that I'm getting to the point that I'm tired of trading my time for money.
For money, yeah.
And that's yeah. Even with me having my own trucking company or whatever, but I shouldn't have to jump in that truck and do things that should already work for me. Yeah. But the way everything's set up is that one thing I learned that you can't do it alone. Nah, hey bro, that's the main thing. And right now I'm where I'm at because now it's time to get that umbrella behind me. Yeah. And build these relationships that can make it more easy on me. You know what I mean? So
that could be hard too because you gotta trust people at that. That's the hardest part. Like, and that's why I say like what I got going on. I had a team. I did have a team, but over time they wasn't for what I was trying to do. So I had to like fire niggas like yo nah, and had to realize that only I want this. Nobody wants this more than me.
But you ain't gonna get but so far.
And I'm not. So but what you have to do is you don't choose your team. You let your team choose you.
I'm with you.
So now how that works is like you know how I chose my assistant? Like, yo, I ran into her like I didn't know she was just a regular girl. I just was like, let her try my product. Boom. We tried it. Loved it. Talked about it all the time. Would do shit like, yo, look, I drew this up for you. I never asked you nothing. I drew this up for you. What you think about this? What you think about this label? Yo, what you think about this is the idea? I said, what you come work for me? Because she believed in what I was doing. Right. She chose me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't meet her and was like, yo, you know what? Yo, you good at all this. Won't you come work for me? Because when you choose them, a lot of times they not trying to do what you're trying to do. It's not gonna go right. Now, I mean, they're gonna end up either have a hidden agenda, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna fuck up everything you got going on. So it's like you really got to try to work with people that choose you. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like, you know what I mean, building anything that you're trying to do, nobody can do this shit by themselves, bro. Like I know, like, you know what I'm saying.
Resources. You know
Resources.
What I'm saying? But we don't, you know what I mean? A joker, you come at any joker, you know what I mean? Especially us, like, we don't know how to work together, for one. And we always, they'll go out there and work for the white man and treat their trucks or whatever way better than yours. But your own brother, you paying them more money and they'll beat your shit up.
Hey, yo, why do you think that is, though? Why do you think that is? Let's see if we can answer that question. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's subconsciously that they don't want to see you win? Subconsciously. or they just feel comfortable enough to be able to do that with you. Like,
but a lot of times, to be honest, to be 1,000% with you, man, we got these companies, but we don't really know how to run them right.
That's that.
That's one of the things, and they can see the difference between if they work for someone else and how they clocking them, and you know. Yeah. So even with me, I'm growing to learn these things. Hold up, let me put dash cams on here. Let me do this. Yeah. That. I didn't have that at first. Yeah. But now I'm like, oh, you back to such and such. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got a text earlier. One of my drivers backed into someone. You know what I mean? Yeah. But another company would have fired them probably. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't even know how to fire people now. We just because we just look at the money. Look,
hold on, wait. So you never had to fire nobody?
Nah.
Hold on, you never had to, or do you feel like you couldn't do it?
I never. Kind of both. Kind of both. A little bit of both.
Hey, yo, so look, I say that to say this, bro. Because you know what it is? We don't want to be called assholes. We don't want to be, we don't want nothing bad said about us. But this is what I got to remind you of. Bro, you really already put in the work that everybody know who you are. Mm-hmm. I mean, even me. Like, yo, the nigga was to come to me and be like, man, Jay had to fire me, man. That nigga's on some bullshit. Because I know who you are, I'm gonna be like, nah, they wasn't no bullshit. You handling business. Yeah, you did some bullshit. You did some bullshit. You did some bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I say, like, we gotta get into the habit. We gotta get into the habit. And maybe, you know, because that's what a boss is, bro. We can't be bosses until we can do stuff like fire people.
And that's what I'm getting at. A joker might think I'm a boss, but I'm not a boss yet.
So you feel like you're the boss because you didn't fire nobody yet?
Nah, just period, man. I don't. You know, I'm still a worker, bro.
You still working? I see what you're saying. Because you're still working, you're not a boss. You feel like
I'm not a boss. You know, I'm helping. You know, the brothers. You know, feed their family and whatnot. But I still got some work to do.
Still got work to do, yeah.
And I just I ain't a boss yet.
Hey, yo, you know what? That's the real shit that you would say because a lot of niggas in your position will feel like I'm a boss. But I understand. You like, yo, I'm still out here working. How can I be a boss? I mean, if I still got a truck, I still got to suit up.
You gotta come out there and bust your ass. You're not a boss.
You're not a boss.
I'm gonna say it straight up to you. Yeah. But you know, that's how I feel. So success and bosses, you know, it depends on the person. They might feel like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah,
A joker might think he made it because he got $100,000 to $200,000 coming from the hood.
That ain't
and
nothing.
Trucking, I'm struggling with that type of money.
Yeah.
I'm still struggling. Like you know what I mean?
So it's kind of like so trucking kind of goes like this. It's like so when do you feel like you win? You know what I mean? Let's just say because I'm not sure how trucking works.
Man, listen, man. You never win.
You never win.
You just open up other doors. You know what I mean? Because trucking, like you could break even. You could have 250 or whatever not. And I went through a phase of 6 months, and when I checked my American Express thing, I spent over $269,000 in 6 months. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
People don't see that. But I don't put that stuff on. I'm really outgrowing even social media, bro. I don't.
Bro, let me tell you something about social media.
You know what I mean? Just like I don't know.
If I didn't have my coupon business, I wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Like I only need my coupon business to like really promote. I mean, that's why I need my Instagram for. Like, you know what I mean? If I didn't have that, I'm kind of like done with it too. Like because it's just that I like privacy. That's another reason too why I stopped rapping. Like you know I used to go crazy with the rapping, but I don't wanna be famous. I don't wanna. I'm good on that because I like privacy. Like I don't like everybody to know.
I used to try to, you know, motivate jokers. You know what I mean? Even posting certain things or whatnot. But you know, I'm not really social like that anyway. Like I'm never going live. I'm not like I might post a picture or me and my daughter or something like that and make a comment. I mean, just post, but I'm not in nobody's DMs. I'm like, yo, why is I'm up there? Yeah. If I ain't about to start making no money on that, you ain't gonna see me on that platform.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
That stuff old, bro. Just like, bro, even looking good and fly and jewelry, that's old stuff, bro. Old.
Hey, yo, when I tell niggas that all the time, bro, but look, I'm gonna say this though. It's cool because when we was doing it, it was cool. Like, you know what I mean, we was doing. So we know that niggas is doing it. We get it. Even though we telling them like, yo, you don't have to like do that. Like, it's really other shit you could be doing. We can't be mad at them because we ain't listening like when we was doing it. So it's like it's really over time. They're gonna get it. You know what I mean?
It takes time.
Yeah, it's gonna take time to understand.
And I just to each his own. Like sometimes
to
you like we've been through them phases. We did that, get fly, and do that. Yeah. It's old now.
Yeah, but it's crazy because niggas look at us as like, oh, niggas is washed up, or y'all niggas ain't really trying to like y'all don't be going out. But my thing is, it's nothing. I play that shit in my mind before I even go. Like bar, loud music, girls, niggas, I'm good. But I don't want to go on that. Like, I'm not trying to do that at all. So I don't even be messing with clubs like that. I don't fuck with none of that. Like if I go to a club, like it'll be an event that I'm doing, or it's your birthday, you hit me like, yo, it's my birthday, I'm doing this. But just to get up on a Saturday or a Friday and then go into a club, like I'm not doing that. I'm not beating the club game. Like, they can have a club game and all this other goofy shit that's happening on the internet, but I'm really trying to get to the bag on a serious note. You know what I'm saying? And even when I get myself in position to get the bag, I want to put other niggas in position to get the bag. Like I never been the type of person to have information and then like hide it. Like I ain't about to tell nobody about this. Yeah. Like I try to put my bros on. Like, yo, bro, look, I heard about this. This was happening. Like, you know what I mean?
And the heart I got, man, even from trucking, you'll be surprised how many jokers done tapped in with me. I give them the straight information. And I might be on the phone with another joker, you know what I mean? And they just like, yo, why you be, do a course or something, make them jokers pay for that. I feel you, but I'm genuine, like, bro, like, it ain't that deep. Like, I ain't got no course or none of that on social media because I'm still learning. You get information from people that don't even know nothing, bro. So the game now, they said it's sold, not told, whatever. But they don't even know you're a motivational speaker. You this, that, and the third, but you don't even.
Nah, fact. Yo, I mean, looking at it like that too, though, I see that you definitely could do that. Like you could if you wanted to, but I would say do that if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely an avenue to make money because, of course, how it's set up is niggas look at based off your face. I'm talking about, look, you got everything, you got the trucks. I mean, niggas going if you say, even though you thinking the way you thinking, even if you say like, hey yo, listen, I'm offering these courses from this to this right here. You know what I mean? This is $100. Niggas will pay because they know your situation. They know they see you situated. But in your mind, you feel guilty for even trying to get niggas to pay because you feel like I don't even know that much yet.
But what I'm saying is right now, we all, I don't care the people who giving the information, they learn every day. We gonna continue to learn. But sometimes we learn it from people that really don't know much.
Really don't know.
I know enough to have courses and all that, but that's not my passion right now. Even right now, or even I don't have time to, talk to people or, mentor, stuff like that. But that time probably will come later. But right now, just having this time right now, I usually jump in the truck. I'm out shaking and begging. So right now, I'm on a journey of this, searching for, other things.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's like, yo, bro, you got a hustle mentality, and the way you say it is like you'll never quit. Because you feel like even if you get something that makes a lot of money, you feel like I ain't never gonna stop because I can't stop.
Yeah, but that's right now. Say, instance, real estate or even with the cars and all that. I'm still gonna be working. I'm not gonna just put my feet up.
This your first real estate right here?
Yeah, I'm not just gonna put my feet up though.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just go to the gym and go on. I'm not gonna. Right. I'm gonna either be by the computer or whatnot, so my thing is, and building housing. This.
So what's the purpose if you can't put your feet up one day? What would be the purpose of working every day, like, and having money? Let's say you got a lot of money, you good, you situated, but you can't put down the hustle.
It depends on what you call putting your feet up. I just have my feet up almost a month. I told you I ain't jumping the truck, but I'm still working. The same token, I'm still working.
But I'm not gonna lie, that's not really a bad situation though. It's not a good situation if it's something that you don't want to be in. But it's not a lot of people that can really take 30 days off and then I'm gonna go ahead and get some money. They don't have that opportunity. So I feel like you still are at a level that a lot of people are not at. Like you make, like I said, it's levels to you. It's only been 4 years. That's not a lot of time.
It's not.
I mean, you got a long way to go before you can be like, yo, I've been doing this 15, 20 years now.
Can't
You know what I mean?
feet up yet.
I think you'll be able to put your feet up in 15, 20 years. Do you think you'll be able to put your feet up?
Oh no, way before that.
Way before that?
Yeah.
So what do you think 15, 20 years?
Give me 5 more years. I can put my feet up.
So 5 more years. Yeah. So the question is, in 5 more years, are you gonna put your feet up? That's the question, bro. Like, in 5 more years, are you really gonna put your feet up and be like, yo, you know what? I'm done. I can get money in my sleep. Everything is good because you know that's gonna also mean you actually hiring people.
No, I don't really think I'm gonna really put my feet up. I'm gonna put my feet up as in, you know, I'm not gonna believe. I'm just
maybe overseeing the company and putting somebody in your situation.
Yeah, but I don't want to just be like this. Don't have nothing to do.
Yeah. Oh, bro, listen, travel. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can travel. That's all I want to do. Like once I get my feet up, I'm telling you, bro, I don't ever want to work like that. Like I'm saying, I don't. Just even hearing you saying how you still got to get in the truck.
But what I'm saying is, I might later on. I see me writing books and doing things that really the generational. For like I mean, see me doing other. You know what I mean? Just I see me working on a lot of other things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be. But while everything else working for me, I'm still gonna be working. You know what I mean? So.
And I think eventually you're gonna end up snapping out. You're gonna not work one day.
Yeah. I believe so.
Even though you saying that, nah, bro. Even if I get to the top, I'm still gonna want to work. I think you're gonna want to start at one point. You gotta want to start enjoying life, like you know what? It's a nice day. I'm about to fly to Africa.
Yeah, but
just enjoy what's going on out there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, you know.
That's the only way I would ever want it. Like, if I can't live like that, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of good. Like,
let me ask you a question, right? I'm with you, you know. But I'm starting to be a believer in why start another business if you ain't got this business already done and already working.
That's a fact, but that's how you always got to do it.
Because you gonna be
it.
Hey, bro, I went out here and bought about 3 or 4, I think $300 and some thousand cars. Said I'm about to do the rental car joint. Yeah. Bro, I'm still in my truck driving. Got
so that's what you do though.
But what I'm saying is, I bought all these cars. You think I bought them cars for me to be going to the strip club and all that? But I'm learning as I go because you can't just jump into every business because everybody else doing it and it's a success there. And I kind of that's why I say I'm working on me and stop rushing things. Yeah, like you can't jump on every move. All right, the weed working for them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even like everybody want to jump into trucking, but they don't.
They don't know the business of trucking.
They don't know the business of trucking. So we so quick to jump into whatever I did, and I was like that. But now I'm just like, man, let me master this. Let me get this working for me. Let me do this. So I don't want nothing if it ain't working for me, bro.
Yeah, and you right about that, bro. You definitely want to do one thing at a time, like one, because that's the best way. That's what happened with me with beer.
One thing we gotta stop doing, right, is when we start these businesses, when the things that we do that's wrong, we already put ourselves in that business as a worker. So we gotta start, moving forward, building systems that's gonna work with us, that is gonna work on its own. Yeah. You know what I mean? All right. So I go to a lot of these events, and that's one of the main things they speak on. And I'm living it now. I put myself as a worker in my trucking company.
So you were
some other guys that look better than me on Instagram with 2 trucks, but they know how to run a company because they got a lot of time on the computer and doing research on that. Yeah. I'm just going to get the money. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a lot of things I don't know about the business side, but I know I just know the hustle. But I gotta get out that hustle mentality when you're trying to go to the next level. That's why I'm not a boss.
Yeah,
you just a hustler, bro. You
definitely
a hustler,
man.
That's me, man.
You a hustler.
But I ain't a boss yet. You feel me? So, you know.
Your time's gonna come though, bro. I'm telling you, your time is definitely gonna come.
Sure.
Just, I would say remain humble, but I understand completely what you're saying because that should make me relook at my situation. Like, damn, am I really a boss? Man, I'm out here still working. I'm still putting in work like you put in work. So it's like I can't say like I'm my own boss instead of just having my own company, but I'm really working for my company. So it's like, you know what I mean? Am I the boss of my company? Like, so nah, you're right about that though. That's definitely I never really looked at that like that. But now that you said that, now I gotta turn it to the next level, man. I gotta make sure. Yeah. I gotta make sure I get my shit together.
I work for Wesley West. I don't know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm tired of working for him. Wesley West, he about to work for me. Nah,
that's how you gotta get it. That's how you gotta get it.
We about to switch this thing.
That's how you gotta get it. You know what I mean? You gotta get it to work for you, man. That's key. That's why I said until you really making money in your sleep, you know what I mean? It ain't really it. You know what I'm saying? But so you tried what's the name? Because you just told with the cars, you tried Toro.
Yeah, I got stuff out there now, but
how is Toro? Because a lot of people do that.
But that's the thing though, bro. To be honest, man, all this stuff, even I'm not. We jump on everything that look good from the weed to the trucks to the Toro. We go off of that, and that's our problem, I think.
Yeah, you think
we don't do stuff that's for us, or really when we have passion, we just jump on what's hot.
Whatever's hot. Yeah. So but further to not being successful though, like
we gotta create. We not like even that's fine. I'm saying the weed game, all that stuff, but if that's your passion, is trucking your passion? We gotta search for that passion. We just doing everything we hear. That's they making an Airbnb. We just do everything that's hot.
So hold on, have you tried? You guys an Airbnb?
Nah.
You thought about it?
Of course.
What made you not get into the Airbnb?
Because like now I'm like, how I can't keep jumping to all this different stuff, and if I ain't really organized, and it's just me. Then I try to talk to certain people, and they ain't ready. Yeah. So a lot of times it's just me. Yeah. So now it's time to just build that that team or that umbrella, or just figure out what's gonna work for me, and just let things go then. Because if I can't have no strong foundation behind me, man, you ain't gonna go but so far in the weed game, whatever. We gonna need more, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, definitely.
And that crippled me because I'm not that social. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I might go back to my old resources. You or another old friend, or yo, bro, what up, bro? I got this one, and Jokers don't be ready, man. This is what I'm gonna say to you, bro. Let me say this, right? My whole team dependable. Check me out. You know why I believe? Because they seen my work ethic. Yeah. So we feed off each other energy. That's one thing about Wesley West. We feed off on each other energy. Yeah. And actually, I work just as hard as them when I'm out there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So sometimes we is our best examples of the people that we're gonna hire, because they. You know what I mean?
And that's why I say with me, like, because you know who I would hire? Like, if I could run a restaurant, you know what it would run like? Chick-fil-A. Because that's my mindset. A lot of niggas want to do things the shortcut. I'm not about the shortcut. Like, you know what I mean? Because I understand the bag and doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? We could really we don't have to do the bullshit. Like, we don't have to eventually, like, yo, we losing and we're not making enough money, so let's sell drugs. We don't have to do that if I'm in play. And I tell niggas because I put a whole plan together. Like, that's one thing, bro. Like, if I can show you my whole business plan. Niggas don't have business plans, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So how would you really take me serious? Like, I don't expect you to be like, if I say to you, hey, bro, come and join this company with me, get down with me, and I don't have no business plan.
Would you believe me? I started Wesley West with no business plan.
I believe you. Yeah, I started Q-Cones without one, but I knew I had to get it. Yeah. So I had to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to. Because how you gonna get loans or anything else you need? You gotta have a business plan. Like, and niggas don't. That's why I say niggas be thinking it's harder than niggas to sit back like, well, I ain't got this. Yeah, but bro, I'm telling you, like, with the niggas, if you believe it or not, bro, niggas don't be wanting to do that. Niggas don't. That's why I know niggas don't be wanting to deal with me, because I'm extra, bro. I be like, yo, look, so you got a business plan? No, I ain't got that. Well, look, bro, holler at me. They rather go holler at the next nigga that got the bag and be like, yo, look, I got the money. Tell me what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? And that's cool, but yo, you lose a lot like that because if you don't have it put down on paper, I'm talking about every level that you got to do. Like, all right, look, we need to buy this first. First, let's do this. Like how I told you, I did the taste testing event. A lot of niggas will be like, hey, yo, bro, I got 100 grand. Let's open up a restaurant. Nah, man, you got to test the market. It's a lot of shit that you got to do in order to have a successful business. Like, you know what I mean?
That's right.
You can't just be like, yo, let's open it up and let's get started. I learned my lesson like that. When the first business I opened up was a convenience store. I had a convenience store. I opened that shit up. I ain't know nothing. Nobody taught me nothing. I lost that shit. Lost money. I lost a lot of money because I didn't know the business. I just was looking like, yo, this is a dope location. I got a little bag. I could probably open up something. I opened it up and it wasn't successful. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That shit could happen.
Yeah. Even with me, man, sometimes we our worst enemy. You know what I mean? And we our own problem. I stepped on my feet for years. You know what I'm saying? And ain't even know it. And right now, even with the trucking company, I lost a lot, but I learned a lot. And yeah. I'm continuing. And sometimes you gotta lose in order to win. Yeah. And it's an ongoing process of just learning. People, places, things, yeah. I'm just learning, bro. And it's really not about the money no more, bro, because I always had some type of money. Yeah. But guess what? I was never happy.
Never happy. Nigga had the money, but never happy.
Hey, bro, so right now I'm chasing that peace and that happiness. I go walking. I go with no phone. I wake up like, bro, I'm chasing another level of success. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't about the money no more. Cause once everything there, everything will follow. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's a fact. We just chase the money and what's hot, what's in, what's going on, and that's okay. Yeah. But right now I'm chasing a whole nother.
But you did that already though. Like you know what I mean? That's it's just levels to it, bro. That's all it is. Like you leveling up. That's all it is, man. It's all a part of growth. Like you know what I'm saying? If we could get, you know what I mean, the younger generation to understand that would probably be hard. And because we came up the same way like they did. Like if we did that, if we did the fly shit in the clubs and all that shit. And it's cool. I'm not knocking it, but it's more important things in life to that. And then not only that, when you meet somebody, when you actually in a relationship, that's another thing that kind of takes it to another level because when you meet somebody with that you can share your thoughts with, you know what I mean? Like that takes you to another place of, leveling up, like you know what I mean? So I would say a relationship, you know what I mean, also that's gonna take you higher, bro. Like
oh, it's already taking me higher.
Yeah, man. Like finding your soulmate, bro, is good.
I'm just, I'm just grateful for everything Allah blessed me with. Just my patience. Yeah. Or even, me even waiting to date. Bro, I'm 4 years, not even really dating. Yeah. Just dating me. Yeah. I never, cause I was always scared to be alone because I went from 11 years and then I just hurry up and got it something because I'm like, damn, that comfort zone. Yeah. I was on, you know what I mean? So once I got in that truck, the trucking was the best thing that happened to me because I'm just riding without the music on and just thinking. Yeah. And I didn't know where I was gonna live at.
But they help you find you. They kind of help you
and
find.
I'm still finding me. I didn't know where I was gonna go at. I just had a vision like, yo, I'm gonna get me a house. I'm gonna get this. Yeah. I'm gonna build me a fleet. So I was manifesting it in my head, but not even knowing because manifesting wasn't even like how it's hot now. Yeah. Everybody talking about, you know what I mean? But I ain't know nothing about that. Yeah. No, right. It was there, but I ain't know nothing about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll be lying. I wasn't, a Google or YouTube type of person because you can go up and how to set up this, bro. I just went. My mind, I put everything in my head, and it's kind of good and bad. But now I'm starting to put it on paper. Yeah. Now I'm documenting it while I'm doing this. This is my journal, so I'm feeling good because I'm searching it for a whole nother level. Of here. That stuff is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? So, this is a beautiful thing when you're searching for something,
Man, I'm gonna say this. I hope that you do. I hope you find your whole true passion though, bro. You gotta find your true passion because I ain't gonna lie. I love to see the hustle in you. Yeah. I've seen you hustle for years.
So what's your passion? You feel like
my passion?
Yeah.
My passion, I would say, is doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, bro. When I tell you this truly, I don't want to get up and have to be up at a certain time every day. I want to be able to get up when I want, go where I want, and do what I want that day. That's my passion. I chase that. Okay. Know what I mean? So, and everything else, I chase legacy. Like money, I don't care about money. Money is money. Like whatever. If I make money in the process, that's great. But I feel like legacy. Like when it's my time and I gotta go, one thing for certain is you'll be like, hey yo, I knew him. He was a stand up nigga. Yeah. I chase that. You know what I mean? So I don't care about like do I understand that money make the world go round? Yeah, I do understand that, but I don't care for it that much because I feel like it's gonna be made regardless. Yeah. You know what I mean? But what will make me happy is being able to get up and do whatever it is I want to do. Yeah. That will make me happy. And I don't want to be doing rolling up nobody pre roll. I don't want to be, you know what I mean, talking about nobody about no beard kit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing none of that. I want all these businesses to be running on their own. Like how my beard savvy is, I don't do nothing. Website is up. People know they just go to it.
But to get them businesses to roll like that, what it's gonna take?
It's gonna take a team for sure.
A team and time, right?
Team and time. But look, so what I haven't.
It's gonna take time to get up the bit, get to your level or another person's level to be like, I ain't gotta do nothing.
But, yeah, it's gonna take. Yeah.
But call a jet. It takes time for
it takes time, but yo, you know what?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm with it. I love it. I'm built. I'm about the roller coaster. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not looking at it like that's too long because, like I said, the reason why I'm looking at it like that is because of money. I don't care about money that much. Like you know what I mean. Because I don't care about money that much. Whatever money I can make, I'm good with. Like you know what I mean. Because I know that in due time, the big bucks is gonna roll in. So I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried about the brand. I'm worried about actually the plan that I have to put together to make it do what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. So like I said, if I could wake up one day and do whatever it is I want to do, like I'm happy. Yeah. And I would think that would be everybody. That's why when you say like, nah, man, if I even get to the level where I gotta have my feet up, I'm still gonna push. Yeah. I'm like, nah, you probably ain't gonna push, bro. You gonna be one of the.
No, it's gonna be days. I don't think I'm gonna just always want to keep my feet up for 5, 10 years. Just like
I might have a good business. To be a good idea.
That's one of my problems. I stopped dreaming. You know what I mean? Like I don't. You know what I mean? So that's the whole part of me just writing and things like it ain't a car that I want, or it's like it ain't a watch, or like I don't know what I want.
Yeah, I'm the same way though.
Bro, I don't. Hey, bro, I go on social media, I see everybody shining, and that's okay. Yeah. But it's crazy. Sometimes I thought like, man, I want that, but I can get it.
You can get it, yeah. But you
that means you don't want it that bad. Y'all go there and swipe and get a fucking. I don't want it that bad. You don't want it that bad. So I'm learning me as I go. Like you don't really want it that bad, but I'm like, I really ain't really got no real nice watch. Only watch I really got. I ain't into it no more.
But let me tell you something to you. You know what I'm doing from now on? Like I got clothes at the crib and all that shit. So I haven't bought no clothes this year. I mean, everything I wear is old shit that I already had. The reason why I'm not doing that no more is because I'm serious about my brand. Like, bro, I spent like $2,000 on bags. I'm talking about designer bags. For what though? I don't go nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could have invested that $2,000 into my business. You know what I'm saying? So how I look at it now is like I wear my shit. Like I mean, you know how much it costs me to get this made? $30. Right. I mean, so why would I go and spend $500 on a Louis Vuitton t-shirt when I can spend 30 in my brand? So I wear my shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know exactly what you mean, bro. Like I'm not on that type time no more. Like it was fun, it was cool. I don't knock nobody that do it at all. Like y'all be great that does that. Because I don't want nobody to ever think that I'm talking down on it because I don't do it. Yeah. I just, for me, I found something better. Like, you know what I mean? That makes me feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? Rocking. And because I'm all about my brand, I'm gonna wear my brand. I want my brand to be big.
And it goes back to each his own. We ain't really talking about them. We talking about the things that we outgrew.
Yes.
And now we look at these things like, bro, I feel like shit when I got some $2,200 shoes on, and I'm like, yo,
hey yo, look,
I'm wasting money. Hey bro, when I win things, I use other people's money.
Yeah.
I use American Express points. I use this or something like that. But I don't know when the last time I really, you know what I mean? I don't buy nothing no more.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And you know what I mean? It's a waste of money.
It's definitely a waste of money, bro. It's just a waste of money.
And it's for the people.
And it's for the people. It ain't even. But that's why I said, like, even with a car, like, I was saying to my lady the other day, he was like, yo, well, what kind of car you want? I was like, I don't even know. It ain't nothing that I really want like that. Like, I'd rather have my business to be on top of the world versus a car. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I could care less about that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because what does that mean? What does it mean if you get a nice car? What does it really mean?
Waste of money, bro. If it ain't
just to talk about how you feel about Toro being a way to make money, like, because you do Toro, so do you want to get into that? Like, basically, is it worth it? Do you feel like it's worth it?
No,
it's not worth it.
No.
So what makes it not worth it?
I really got into it for actually to have it and at least pay for it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah.
Not really to, and that probably could be a good or bad thing, but I never really had the vision of like, my vision was like, yo, if I'm gonna have something nice, I ain't paying out my pocket for it.
Yeah.
At least, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? But not really thinking of it like a fleet.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes when I jump on things, I rush things. You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, even from, you know, I jump on it, like I just got that mentality. I got like a what they call it, like a addicted mentality. Like, yeah. So like for instance, only had one truck for like 2.5 years, right? Yeah. Just learning the business. Once I jumped on the plug, I had them trucks less than a year or two. Yeah, I kept coming back.
Because you thinking the hustler mentality, but you're not reaching.
I don't care about holding on money. Yeah. Come on, boom. Yeah. Here go 50. Boom. I'll be right back. Yeah. 50 again. I just got that mentality. So even when it was back to getting fly and all that stuff, I got an addicted mentality. So when I kind of visualize whatever I see right now, I'm like, I'm going to go get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to, you know.
So do you feel like when you had got your truck, do you feel like you had got your truck and you didn't really necessarily need to have that many at that time? You feel like you rushed your truck?
I did, but I didn't. It just makes sense because I got all my trucks at the perfect time. So a lot blessed me with them trucks. The trucks, them same trucks that I got for $40,000, $50,000, went up to 70, 80. You can't even get them. So a lot blessed me to get them in that short amount of time because the market changed real quick. So it was the blessing, but I still didn't know the business. Yeah. I'm still learning the business. You know what I mean? So again, like I said, you know, right now, what I'm chasing, I need an umbrella behind me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I need some, you know what I mean? Or trucking might not be for me. Maybe I just need to have 2 or 3 trucks. And and
so have you thought about that? Like maybe saying like, you know what, I'm gonna sell these 3 trucks and then
you know what I mean? I got more trailers than trucks. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but people don't know the trailers sometimes cost more than a truck.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I got extra trailers sitting around, stuff like that.
And you gotta pay for these to even sit. Don't you pay for them to sit?
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? So
damn,
you know,
so let me ask you this though, because I know somebody that actually has got into a construction company, but how they did it was they paid them to do everything. So do you know a way about like doing it that way? Like basically, you pay another company to get you a truck, to get you over your routes. They do everything for you. Have you heard of that? Like those type of setups?
Yeah, that's always set up. I never.
So what's the bad part about them setups?
I don't know nothing about them.
Oh, you don't know nothing about them. Okay. Yeah. So you never thought about doing it that way?
Like what?
Like basically having you
having somebody else set me up.
Yeah, having somebody else set you up.
Nah, I wanted to set me up.
You want to set yourself up, yeah.
Yeah. So I went on cause I could have gotten the game, and certain people was way successful than a lot of us.
Yeah.
That just had the front part as that the tractor and got with big companies, JB Hunt, and used their stuff, and but I grabbed if I got whenever I got a truck, I got a trailer to go with it.
Yeah.
Cause that's the combo to go get the money. Okay, people don't see that part. So when I bought one thing, I really bought two. You only saw one because it's a combination. Because I need the product. You know what I mean? Yeah. So every time I bought one, and you might just see a tractor. It was a trailer that came behind it that costed just as much or more than that truck.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. So how much would you say in trucks and trailers you think you sitting on? Just in trucks and trailers, would you say $1 million?
Nah, not that far. Probably
not that high. With all your
600,000.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
That's still high.
Definitely with the something like that.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
But I had a plan as in see all my trucks are paid up before. Yeah. They paid off. Yeah. And that was the goal. All my trucks were the title. Yeah. And then the trailers, I'm still paying, okay. The monthly thing on that. But
I mean, long you got the truck is clear.
Yeah.
But all right. So when you do that though, you already got the plan though. So you already know that. Now
I swipe for my trailer. Yeah. Instead of going in that, but I'm learning as I go. You know what I'm saying? But the market done changed so much. I won't buy shit no more. A truck or a trailer, unless you basically giving it away. Yeah. I would not invest in trucking for nothing in the world right now.
Shit. Damn, it's that bad, yo.
It's that bad.
Yeah, I think I had a friend that worked for JB Hunt, Warner. He works for Warner. He don't really like it or whatever. But a lot of people don't really be liking none of the new companies. But you gotta get your foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. If I ever fuck with the CDL, I'm driving for West West. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna hit you and I'm gonna be like, yo, bro. Only reason why I say I can't do it is because I got kids. I got 5 kids. Like if I did that though, if I did do it, you already know I mean business. Because you know I gotta grind. I mean, because shit ain't going right. I gotta make shit pop. I'm coming to you like, yo, bro, put me in the truck. Like, yeah. So how did that though? How was that like? I mean, because just like what I was talking about earlier, as for doing things the right way. So I'm pretty sure you got a lot of niggas that we all know that that come to you like, yo, bro, I'm fucked up. I need you to help me get situated by putting me in a truck.
Yeah, I'm not hiring at this point. All my trucks are full. All my trucks always been full. Yeah. But like I did put it on social media when I actually had a truck about to come out. Yeah. But really, to be honest with you, every driver that's with me been rocking with me the whole time. Whenever they got a truck, but my old head and he had he was older, so he like 50, 59 or something. So I understand that his point. He the only one that's not rocking with me. You know what I mean? Yeah. He the only one, and I came and got the truck with him and he wasn't, damn, Wes, you taking it already? I'm like, oh, you said, whatever the fist, like, he's like getting closed in or whatnot. Yeah. But the crazy because I was sitting home because one of my trucks was down. He told me that how he was feeling and I understood him. But I couldn't wait. I was home like, I can't wait. I'm ready to shake and bake. Yeah. So I came up and flew up and grabbed the truck. He's like, yo, I wasn't ready yet. I'm like, damn, brother. Not like that, but that's what I told him. I don't be want to sit around. You funny as hell. He's like, damn, bro, you been 2 weeks and now. I'm like, damn, big bro, like.
So you wouldn't have taken the truck though?
Not really. I don't want to say it like that. I did come get the truck. Okay, we got the truck. And went to work. Man, went to work.
And you got to do, man. You want to go let stop your crew though. Yeah.
But back then I didn't want to sit around. Right now I'm just sitting around looking on me.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Like, it's really always good to sit around and really get your thoughts together and work on you. Like, especially if you get the opportunity, because like I said, a lot of niggas don't even get that. You know what I mean? So even though you may feel like, yo, I'm not a boss or I'm not where I want to be, you in a situation that a lot of niggas would want to be in, like, you know what I'm saying, regardless. I mean, a lot of niggas like, damn, I wish I could take 30 days off and then bounce back when I felt like it. So I still look at that as like being in a good ass position, like, you know what I mean? Even though I know you feel like, man, nah, I'm still working, I still got shit to do, but trust me, it's a lot of people that are killed, you know what I'm saying, to be in that position, bro. There's a lot of niggas.
Nah, I'm definitely in a great position though. I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful, but I'm really far from where I really want to be at.
Yeah, you know I swear to God, I wouldn't even have been able to imagine that, like, because like I said, I watch you on social media, and all I see is pictures of like progress. You know what I mean? Like I see fleeted trucks. You know what I mean? And when I see you post it, I'm like, this nigga's lit. And I'll be super excited because I know you. So I'm like, yo, I know this nigga. This is somebody I know, and I watch them grind from the bottom and get to the level that. But to find out that you feel like, nah, this ain't where I want to be. But like I said, a lot of people don't look at it like, yo, he in a good situation.
No, I think I'm in a great position, but I'm searching for a little, I'm digging a little deeper. But this definitely ain't it. And I can honestly say, I feel like I'm struggling. And struggling to the point of even just trying to go to the next level. I'm struggling with myself, wanting more than this. You know, I'd be mad just spending how much money I spend monthly in this. Like, yo, I want shit to work, but look, I gotta work on me to make things work for me. I'm not okay with having the company and this stuff if I feel like I gotta go shake and bake like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go to work in another week or so. Yeah. You know what I mean?
How long you gonna be on the road for? When you go?
But it's about me building a system to be like, bro, go ahead, a little 4 days, go in the house, so I'm a workaholic, so I keep going. Like, I work so hard, like your thing, I just only got one truck or one thing, or this joker is broke, or this he go hard. I don't, it just I just I always had that work ethic, like even from the block. It's like, yo, what's the last one out there? Yeah. I took the same thing to trucking, so I hugged the block. That's how I got to where I'm at, though, bro. I hugged this shit for 3-4 years. Wake up, sleep, bro. Getting this low, driving not in compliance, shaking and banging like, bro, this shit ain't no, bro.
Nah, I done seen you do the shit, bro. Like I seen you, like that's why I said for me, I watched you. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, really took this shit to another level. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think it's super dope to see that you took it to a level of positivity. Like you ain't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? You made it out. You survived, and you turned it into this. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's phenomenal, bro. I like remind you, bro. All the niggas we grew up with. I can't say this about only but one person. I mean, that says a lot. So I feel like you give me hope. You give a lot of niggas. So even when I talk, what you doing out here though, bro? Like, cause you out here, look, you out here, you got all this time off. Like, what you really be doing on your time off?
Now I just work out, walk.
But every day you got like a daily routine.
Bro, I'm always in the house, bro. I'm in the house, bro. I don't know a lot, bro. Go to my lady house. I don't do nothing, bro.
Okay. So hold up, your lady don't live here with you.
Nah, she got her own house. Hour away.
So you drive an hour to
yeah, we go back and forth. I finally spent a week with her. I never did that before.
How was that? Her
house. Oh, beautiful.
So you thinking about bringing it in under one household?
Yeah, we talking about it.
That's good, man. How long y'all been rocking? 4 years?
No. About 7 months.
Oh, well, y'all been only rocking for 7
months?
Yeah,
I told you I only got 4. I'm coming up on 4 years in trucking, but I just really start like bro.
All right, so look, let me give you my point of relationship advice. 5 years before you get married. Let me tell you that. 5 years of living under one roof.
I don't agree with that because I'm.
Tell me why. I want to know why you don't agree.
First of all, I'm Muslim. You don't supposed to be like, you know what I mean? So, like now, I should be married already.
Okay, I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I've been through that to the point that it takes years to know who you really rocking with.
That's why I said 5 years.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I said years. And gotta kind of live with them because that's the only way you're gonna know is if y'all seeing each other. If you really want to do that every day, like I mean, waking up to them, then you get to see little things they do. They get to see little things. That's the only way y'all gonna know that if y'all want to deal with each other. It's got to be 5 years of living under one roof.
Yeah, I think 5 years.
It sounds like a long time.
It's long. Really definitely not. The age we at now, bro.
Yeah, you know I see. Yeah, okay,
that's that.
Yeah. Hey, yo, but look, you gonna have to make some type of decision. But I would hate to see you jump into something that you'll have any doubts with. You know what I mean? I would hate to see that, but just I would say that definitely get to learn. You know what I mean? If somebody you're dating, like get to learn them very well.
She's the first woman that that I waited months to even have sex with.
Okay.
And our conversations, this period before, we got to where we at now, we never even had conversations about sex. Like we so open minded. I didn't even know I could speak the way I could speak. Yeah. Or be on the phone 9 hours. Yeah. Or doing this.
But when you really like somebody.
But when you got someone that this type of person, the aura is different, bro. Yeah. It's nothing material. We not. Oh, babe, why you buy them things though? Yeah, like that shit. I'm like, I use my points to get this. Like it's different, like because we come from material world. We do, you know what I mean. So she questions certain things about cars and I'm like, babe, this is the work for me. Or this that. So we the opposite, but we ain't. But we communicate and we different. I'm not saying this we perfect. Yeah. But it's just something different, bro. That I'm not used to. Coming from up top and the type of women. And I'm not saying they bad women. I'm not saying but we attract what we put out. Yeah, no, you put out that fly, that. You know what I mean? So I'm good on that shit though, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, man, life is good, man. I'm thinking God is good. Just it's just I'm on that path of just learning everything. Her, me, this is my first month really kind of enjoying my house. Like I had it for. I'm here over a year, bro. I've barely been here. This the first time. This the first time you've been in your house for how long? Nah, I'm saying I'll stop by, grab some. Yeah, but you ain't been here jump days. Out. Okay, but you ain't really get to enjoy your home. No, no. Damn, bro. I ain't get to enjoy no car, no home, only gym, boom, boom. I don't. And you've been out for 30 days. You about to be clear 30 days. This whole month, 2 days. I think the 28th of last month. What we had in 20 what 4, 25 now. So 25. None this month. 2 days. And you just basically been in the house chilling. You ever fuck with the golf? Nah. Never fuck with golf. Golf is I just been in the house reading. Now I do a lot of walking. Yeah. But I'm still going back and forth to the shops. I got a mechanic down here now. Okay. So my trucks be down there, or I go down there, sit with him, watching him do it. I ain't saying I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. But going out and sports bars and hanging out. Yeah. I ain't not one day. Yeah. Why? Who the reason you would do that for anyway? Just Yeah. I went out and got something to eat for the first time yesterday. Where you ate at? Where did I go at? Spot. Do you ever get a chance to drive down to Atlanta? Yeah, but I barely go down there. You barely go down there? Yeah. You don't really like Atlanta like that? Just on there's somebody down here, but I ain't. Yeah. I don't go to Atlanta probably if I'm going to a mall or something, but from body down there coming up, I don't. That's why when I moved down here, I didn't want to be by Atlanta. Yeah. Where it's lit at or where shit going. I ain't moved down here to be lit. Yeah, that's why I can't be honest with you, bro. I want to move to Atlanta, but I want to move in the outskirts. Yeah, I'm on the outskirts. I don't want to live close to Atlanta at all. Because I feel like when I go to Atlanta, it's all the same I've always seen. Like last night I was with my man and I just went out to support him because he was DJing. So I went to a spot that he was DJing at and support him. I don't really care for that vibe or nothing, but it was cool to see him DJ and that was it. I mean, went back to the room and I was done. Like you know what I mean?
That's I was like, I was out here. I had with my lady and my daughters with me, just like on some, you know what I mean, chill. I'll be on some shit like that. Like I don't be trying to do too much.
I'm from the hood, bro. I came here by myself. Why you think I'm in a community like this?
Yeah.
When I first came to this community, I told you, I wasn't a kid if I had to wait 2 years.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to be here because the comfort, the gate closed, come in, you on camera. Bro, comfortability is everything. I'm just saying, when you come to home and you don't live somewhere, I would have never lived nowhere on the outskirts with the house by itself and no just coming there, nigga, all in your, bro, this my mentality is like, it's like you're in the building, like, you're in, like, you can't come in here. You had an A, but you can't come in here. Come on,